everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here with the guide to the Infernity Fiendsmith variant deck, however you want to call it. Yeah, my latest video was the deck profile, so be sure to watch that. And in this video I'll do 5 test hands to show you all what the deck can do, while I commentate on how to play around certain hand traps and all kinds of things, and for funny tags and tricks from the master himself. So yeah, let's get into the video. I hope you all will learn and enjoy from this. Of course, let me know in the comments if I should do more of these. From my recent in real life test hands, I had a very positive reactions, which I'm so happy with, and I'm glad you all enjoyed this way of test hands too. I enjoy it very much more like this too, because I myself can commentate on this since I don't have a perfect microphone yet for the computer. But yeah, I enjoy in real life much more than online, of course, so I'm glad I can do this like this and you all enjoy it too. So yeah, let me know what you all of course also want to see on the channel, and I'll be sure to make it happen. Yeah, let's get into the video. Let me know what I can do next. Infernity Best Deck, Infernity for Life. Thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy. Alright, time for the first test hand of the day. The video of the day, I don't know. Engraver, Stygian Street Patrol, Tour Guide, Barrier. Oh, one too much. And another engraver. This surely is a hand. Yeah, it is a hand. Is it a brick? It's you can definitely play with this. Definitely. It's just much weaker to hand traps. I mean, Imperm on Tour Guide and an Ash on Engraver, and it's over. But yeah, let's see how we would play this out. I would keep the Engraver actually for now and start off with baiting with the Tour Guide. Use Tour Guide effect. Got the Fiendish Rhino Warrior here. Then we are going to go into Moon. Activate the effect of Rhino Warrior to dump. The dump we are actually going to do here is our boy Archfiend. Link this away for Requiem. Use Requiem effect actually to summon one of the engravers in our hand. Use the effect of the other engraver. Search for Tract. Activate Tract here. Go for Lurry. Discard the Lurry. Use the Lurry effect to summon. And we are going to link here into Sequence. Use the effect of Sequence. If you get impermed here, it doesn't matter at all, because what you then can do is make special summon the engraver back and then make Muckraker in order to revive Archfiend, which is nice. But yeah, Sequence effect. Always go for Moon first. Oh, now we're doing Requiem. Doesn't really matter, but yeah. Make Aerial Eater. Use Aerial Eater's effect. What we are going to dump here is... yeah, it doesn't really matter. You can do Necromancer now, to be fair. Like Pitch Necromancer. Pitch Necromancer here. Then actually we will go for Engraver effect here to shuffle back Lurry. Summon Engraver here. And actually what we have to do here is go for... yeah, you can here... we'll go for a bow. You could also go for Muckraker, definitely, but I will do it like this right now. Use a bow effect. First, of course, setting your barrier. Doing this, it doesn't matter, you're summoning Necromancer, you can also set the barrier afterwards. Summon Necromancer here. I use Necromancer target Archfiend effect to search. What we are going to search here is Launcher to be safe. Activate Launcher, link these two off. Now into our beloved sheep, Cross Sheep. Use the effect of Aerial Eater here. Yeah, you will lose 2 Engravers, but for a big board it's fair. You also still have 1 in deck. Summon, use Cross Sheep effect to summon back Necromancer. Necromancer target Archfiend. Archfiend effect to search. Go for Barrier. Set the Barrier. Then what we are going to link into here is a Moon. Actually, it doesn't matter as long as it's a Fiend that you can link off, which is Moon. Use Launcher, target these two. Use Archfiend effect to search, of course. Search here for Reaper to be safe, you know. Then what we are going to link into here is link into Yama. Use Yama effect to search. Then what we are going to do here now is we haven't used the Necromancer yet, so Necromancer will stay. What we are going to do is Sharvara, target Aerial Eater, pop it, use the effect of Yama, summon back Aerial Eater here actually, overlay these, 2 Wave Hiking. Let me put the banners here. Yeah, go for Wave Hiking, then go for Necromancer target Archfiend, of course, Archfiend effect to search. We're going for Break. Set Break. Link these two off. Into Muckraker, go for Reaper. I actually want to do a funny player. You can also do Necromancer, but I want to go for Archfiend and then Archfiend effect. Go for another Archfiend. Then Stygian. Summon out another Archfiend. We'll do it here. And then Archfiend effect to search. No, we're not going for Patriarch because Abao is still coming back. And again, you can keep this card in hand for an Abao destroy effect, but we don't want to risk it. It really depends on the deck. But yeah, you are going first, so going second, then you die directly to Lightning Storm. So we are not going to do that. We'll just set the Reaper and summon back Abao. What do we have now? Now, like, we have 3 traps, so already 3 interruptions. We have Rage into SP, which are 2 interruptions more. And then also SP effects, so already 6 interruptions. Yeah, 6 already, that's crazy. And then 2 more for Caesar, so you have 8 interruptions here, which is insane. And then also for follow-up, you have Reaper. In your standby phase, of course, you can use the effect to draw or just use the effect to discard and then pop a card directly because you have Prio, of course. This is your top deck, by the way. But yeah, insane. It kind of looked like a brick, but you can still combo with it for sure, which is really, really nice and really insane. So yeah, let's just get into the second test hand. All right, let's get into the second test hand. I hope you all are currently enjoying. But yeah, I like the in real life test hands myself way more than the online test hands. Yeah, I just love the in real life interaction more and I can actually commentate on this. But yeah, second test hand, we have Engraver, we have Imperm, we have Tour Guide, we have Monster Reborn, and we have Imperm. This hand is crazy good. Even if your Engraver gets ashed here, you still have Monster Reborn. And then if this gets Impermed, you still have full combo because of Monster Reborn. Which is crazy. But yeah, let's just bait out first with Tour Guide. Use Tour Guide's effect. also aren't playing into draw yet. So first you use Door Guide. Summon out Fiendish Rhino Warrior. He surely is a fiendish dude. Link these off into Closed Heaven. Use the effect of Rhino Warrior to dump. We'll go for Stygian first to be safe, you know, not playing into draw yet. Then we link it off in You Guessed Who into Requiem. Use Requiem effect to summon from deck. Go for Lacrima effect to dump. I wish it could dump Archfiend, that would have been crazy. So yeah, and now we are going to use Engraver effect. To search for tracked. Now if you get drolled, you still have a way to end on Caesar and maybe an SP. Because then you'll go for Engraver. No, you'll go actually for Monster Reborn, not Engraver effect yet. Summon back anything. Most of the times Engraver, you know, with Monster Reborn now. Sorry, camera. And then we'll go for, then you go for sequence effect to fuse Aerial Eater. Use Aerial Eater to dump Sharvara actually. And then go for Make Yama. Make Yama, then use the effect to search Sharvara. Then we can actually set the tracked. So we can pop it later, then use Engraver effect to summon back. And then link the Engraver and the Rage off. No, I mean the Yama, sorry, for Rage. Set a tracked or an Imperm, pop it with Sharvara. Summon Sharvara Yama effect to summon back Engraver or Aerial Eater, and then overlay Sharvara and Aerial Eater or Engraver into Wave Hiking Caesar. So you still end on Rage, double Imperm, and Caesar, which is insane. So you can play around Droll perfectly. Then we have tracked. Sure, it doesn't end on the Infernity board, but you still have a lot of interruptions. So you can combo off in turn 3 and then OTK from there. I hope I explain it well. Go for sequence here, sequence effect. Anything. Aerial Eater effect. Dump Harris. Harris effect to search. Then what we are going to do, we're going to set everything. We're going to set the spell, so you guys know we aren't using it. Use Stygian, summon our boy Archfiend. Use Archfiend's effect here to search. We have used our normal summon already. So what we are going to do here, we are going to search for the launcher. Activate launcher, then actually link these two off into Cross Sheep. Use the effect of Engraver to summon back. Now, you know, we'll do sequence. Why? Because then we still have Lacrima for Requiem in the opponent's turn. And then use Cross Sheep effect because you summon to a zone where fusion monster is pointed to. So use the effect of Archfiend. Search Sage here, you know, Sage, dump Sage with Launcher, and then Sage dump, of course, Necromancer. Overlay these two guys for Caesar. Then we are going to link these off into Moon. Use Monster Reborn here, and everybody will like, what? That's crazy. And yeah, you know. Sorry for the camera. It's a bit weird. Summon back Necromancer. Use Necromancer, target Archfiend. Archfiend effect. Search a barrier. Link these two off into Yama. Do we want to use Yama's effect here? You don't really have to. You can search Harvara, sure, you know. But then what you can do, you make rage, and then you have to pop one of your imperms or your barrier, which I don't really want to do, so we aren't using Yama effect here. So, for example, if a fiend gets destroyed in battle, you can trigger Yama or something, or destroy by card effect, so you still another interruption on your opponent's turn. Sure, it doesn't do much, but it's nice. For example, if they kill Rage directly in battle, you can then do Yama to summon back Rage, which is nice. Yeah, Launcher for Necromancer Archfiend. Use Archfiend's effect here. Are going for the Patriarch, actually. Summon the Patriarch. For Dugares, use his effect. Summon back, of course, our boy Archfiend. Archfiend effect to search. Search barrier, set barrier. Making Muckraker, and then Necromancer effect, target Archfiend. Archfiend effect to search. Neo search break. Sure, we don't have a bow right now, but I mean, this is a really strong board. You have Rage, of course, for making SPs, which are already 2 interruptions from the SP effect. And then you have SP's other effect, which making already 3 interruptions. Then we have 2 imperm, 5 interruptions, 8 interruptions, 10 interruptions. And then if they actually kill Rage, we have Rage protected with Yama to summon it back. Which are, yeah, 10.5 interruptions, what I want to call it. I won't call it 11 because, yeah, it's just Yama, you know. But yeah, that's a lot of interruption. That's like almost double the size of what the opponent has in their hand. So yeah, crazy. Insane, and it could actually play around Droll, and then you would have entered on this with this, which is still 3. Because double SP effect, of course, and his effect 5, and then this is already 7 interruptions again. Which is crazy. So yeah, that surely was a crazy hand. Sure, you don't have a bow, but you have a bow for the next turn, of course, which is nice. Yeah, crazy hand. Yeah, crazy combo. Alrighty, time for the 3rd test hand. Will be crazy if you see another crazy hand like the last test hand. That surely was a crazy hand. But yeah, let's see what we have here. We have Sharvara, we have Trust, we have our boy, we have Stygian, and we have Reaper. Okay, this hand, on the first thoughts, you would think maybe this hand is a bit mid, but it's actually a really cool hand to play out. Our normal summon here will be Stygian. So we're summoning Stygian here. Sorry. Then what we are going to do here is we can either use Sharvara effect here to pop Stygian, or we can set the Trust and use Sharvara here. Of course, Trust is insane protection. So I don't, and Reaper, you rather have Reaper in hand because it's a nice extender. But yeah, so I will do here pop Stygian. However, popping the Trust here is better because you get an extra body. But we are playing safe here, okay? This is like if we would be in an actual match, you know? So we are setting everything. Then we use Sharvara target, pop the Trust. No, Jesus, sorry. I mean, pop the Stygian. We said we would play safe, and then I am not doing it. Because it is the better line, of course, but we are playing safe. Then we'll use Stygian here, summon out Archfiend. Archfiend effect to search, of course. We're going to search Launcher. Activate Launcher. Moon is a fiend, so that we don't play the Unchained Traps because we don't want to risk more bricks. If you want to play it, be my guest. But in my testings, personally, the card is bricky as hell, and most of the times we use Sharvara to make Caesar, which so you don't actually trigger it, and we ending on rage. Requiem effect. Summon out Lacrima effect, dump. Then what we are going to do here, want to save the Engraver, because we already use Sharvara. We'll do summon Archfiend with Reaper, Archfiend effect to search. Search Sage, effect launcher, discard Sage, Sage effect, dump Necromancer. Link into sequence, use effect of the sequence. We're going to put it a bit down because then we can use the zones. We'll go for fuse these guys. For making Aerial Eater, our beloved boy, Aerial Eater effect to dump a fiend. Yeah, you can dump, actually you can dump whatever. I'll dump an extra Archfiend. Then we'll use, first we're going to use Engraver, of course. We want to have the Caesar, the early Caesar. Overlay into Caesar. Go for Launcher. Archfiend Necromancer. Archfiend effect to search. Search out here a barrier. Use Necromancer effect, target the other Archfiend. Archfiend effect to search. Yeah, we'll just go for this. Overlay. I wish this was the Volvo chain, but yeah. Dugares effect. Yeah, we're using Dugares. No, not yet. My fault, gang. My fault. First, we're going to link these guys off into our boy Yama. Then we'll use Dugares effect. Summon back Necromancer. Necromancer target Archfiend. Archfiend effect to search. You have to summon Necromancer in defense here because it's Dugares. So you have to. And then we're actually going to link these off into Rage. Which is still an amazing board. Surely Archfiend here. Yeah, we have Yama engraved, so if it gets destroyed, whatever in battle, you can summon an Infernity back with Yama, of course, which is really nice. We also have Trust, so if we got Impermed, we could have, Hand Trapped, sorry, it doesn't work with Imperm. You could have set an extra Imperm, for example, or if they summoned a Bestial or whatever, you would search extension like Tracked, Monster Reborn, or Foolish, which is nice. So yeah, in the end, if you use Trust, also you get an extra interruption. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because double SP effect, of course. And linking something off is also an interruption, of course, because, you are clearing a body away. Which ends on 8 interruptions. And then if we have Trust, use Trust, we would have set an Imperm, for example, then you would have 9. And you have also Yama engraved, which makes it a half interruption because you can summon something back. Which is insane. Yeah, which is crazy. Yeah. Good board. More interruption than opponent has on hand is always the best. And that's just the Infernity way, of course. So hell yeah. Yeah, the hand, even though it looked kind of mid, it's played around a lot actually. And it ended on a very nice board. Yeah, good board. Alright, so time for the 4th test hand already. Damn, time is going crazy fast. But yeah, thank you all already for watching so much, and I hope you all are learning, of course. Let me know in the comments. First card, always good launcher. Archfiend, Tour Guide, Break, and Reborn. This hand, Damn. This hand is actually pretty insane. Yeah, this is actually pretty crazy. This is like the most pure Infernity hand ever. But yeah, let's see how it play out. Of course, we're starting with baiting. We're baiting with Torguide. If Torguide here gets impermed, you'll go for Launcher, discard Archfiend, and then you have Monster Reborn for Archfiend, which is insane. But yeah, we'll summon Rhino Warrior here. Link these two off. Into, let's see. Non-suspected move. Nobody thought I would summon Moon here. Go for Rhino effect. Dump Stygian. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Link off into Requiem. Requiem effect. If you get ashed here, it is what it is. You still have combo. Lacrima effect. Dump. Engraver. Then we are going to set everything in the back row. Not activating Launcher yet because you want to have the unknown, of course. I'm placing the traps face up. Go for Stygian. Archfiend effect. What we are going to do here, by the way, is we are going to search a barrier. Because if you get drolled now, because this is your first search, you have barrier and break already, which is pretty nice. So you play around Droll here. And then if you get drolled here, we make sequence, of course, and then we eventually make Aerial Eater, and then you can summon Archfiend back with a Monster Reborn or with Launcher, of course. And with the Monster Reborn too, you eventually can end on Rage, a Wave Hiking Caesar, and Archfiend on board with Barrier Break. So this hand perfectly plays around Droll because Archfiend is your first search. Yeah, crazy. So if you get drolled here, no worries at all. Sure, use the stupid bird. Sequence effect. Go for Aerial Eater effect. You have actually, now that I think of it, you get way more bodies because you're dumping Necromancer now. So you can end on 2 Infernity names under Droll, which is pretty nice. Now we're going to use Engraver effect to make the Caesar here, you know. Because then, now, what would have been the play if you were under Droll? You go for a Reborn, for Necromancer for Archfiend, for make Yama, and then make, with the other Infernity name, you make Rage. And you go for Launcher for Necromancer and Archfiend. And then under Droll, you end on Barrier, Break, double Caesar, Rage into SP, and then a double SP effect, of course. 2 Infernity names to protect, of course, and Caesar, which is insane. Yeah, Droll. This deck does actually play good around Droll, which I'm very happy with when I was cooking it. But yeah, now we're going to just combo further, you know. Necromancer target Archfiend, Archfiend effect to search. I'm gonna be funny. A bow effect. Necromancer for Archfiend, Archfiend effect. Search Reaper here to be safe. Go into Yama, no effect, not needed at all right now. Go for Launcher, Launcher effect. You could have also done Reaper, but you know, it's basically the same thing. Go for search your third trap. This deck, by the way, could easily end on 4 traps, which is crazy. I've tested it. It was more bricky, which I didn't like. But if you want to play 4 traps for memes, be my guest. On a competitive level, if you're running this in a big tournament, don't, because you're risking bricking way too much. The game isn't as slow as it used to be. Like, for example, back in Hat when we used to play 4, and if you break the multiples, it wouldn't have mattered, but now it actually does. Yeah, Archfiend effect to search out Patriarch. No, why not? Summon out Patriarch, link these two off. Into Muckraker, into go for Reaper. Go for Archfiend. And then Archfiend effect. No, what we could do now, you know, you search an extra Reaper or Sage, and then you could do Muckraker, summon back a third Archfiend, but again, we have a Bow to think of. She must come back. So set this in your back row, because sure, you can keep it in hand, of course, but really depending on the deck, and you don't want to risk losing directly to a Lightning Storm. And then summon a Bow back. Yeah, this board has still also Yama in graveyard and Patriarch, so we have double protection, which is crazy. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 interruptions, and then we also have Patriarch and Yama engraved to summon. Patriarch protect Infernities, and Yama, of course, to summon back a Fiend. And then Muckraker is also whole board protection, and a Bow can do in standby phase or in draw phase already with Prio effect to destroy a card, and then you can also draw, of course. But yeah, most of your deck is Fiend, so he'll probably only draw one. Let me see. Let's just look for the funnies. Yeah, all Fiend. You currently have all Fiend, so you will draw one card. Wow, crazy. But yeah, this pretty much really protected board with Muckraker, Yama, and Patriarch, which is nice. And follow up. And of course, a Bow is also a lot of follow up, which is nice. And also an interruption in your turn, because we don't have cards in it, of course. But yeah, this was an amazing test hand. This was truly also in hand of all time. Pretty crazy. I wish you all to open these kind of hands at your tournaments, because then you'll definitely top. Let's get into the final test hand of this video. I hope you all have been enjoying so far, and I hope you all have learned a lot from how and what, and that I explained everything well. Let me know in the comments, and if I should do anything better, let me know, and I'll do my best I can, of course. Alright, for the hand we have... Alright, this is a hand. this surely is a hand. What we are going to do here is activate Tract. Sure, if you get ashed on this, you still have normal summon Lurry, by the way. Search out Lacrima, and then discard Lurry. If you get drolled now, you can still go for, you still do normal special Lurry, of course. Then you can make Requiem, then Requiem for Engraver, normal summon Lacrima, Lacrima effect. Make Sequence for Aerial Eater, and then Aerial Eater actually dump the Sharvara. Or you can actually dump Archfiend, so you have a barrier life, you know. And then eventually you can make Rage, and then you also have Wave Hiking Caesar. Maybe after this test hand I'll do a showcase of the best way to play through Droll and what you can end on them. But yeah, let's just go further down the video. Let's go further down the test hand. We're going to make Requiem here, use Requiem. No, we are not going to summon the Lacrima. We will use Lacrima as a normal summon. Go for Engraver here, normal Lacrima, Lacrima effect to dump. Here we are going to make our boy Sequence effect. Requiem, Lurry, Aerial Eater effect. Dump our beloved boy Archfiend. Go for effect of Engraver. Shuffle back Lacrima here. Yeah, for Engraver. Then what we are going to do here, you have options in order to go crossy plays, but we are going to play safe here. We're going to overlay into Wave Hiking Caesar. We're going to set the barrier and set double Reaper. Use the Reaper, the shiny one. Then use Archfiend effect. You already use your normal Onlacrima, but we wanted to play safe. So we're going for Patriarch, special Patriarch. Overlay, of course. For Dugares effect. Oh, sorry. For Archfiend effect to search. Where you at? There you at. Necromancer. We're going to make a bow, use a bow effect, non-target special summon, which is crazy. Summon back Necromancer, Necromancer for Archfiend. Archfiend effect to search. Launcher. Activate Launcher. Here we are going into Moon. Use Launcher. Target, target. Summon, summon. Archfiend effect. Barrier number 2 or break, whatever. No. Then we are going to, yeah, this is a bit, we should have not made Moon here, sorry, my fault. So instead you would have made Cross Sheep. Sorry, my fault. I was already thinking ahead, because you make Moon now, why I will show you. Because then you have the extra Archfiend search, because summon Archfiend, use the effect, search break, link away, into Yama, Yama effect to search this time, just for the extra extension, search Sharvara here, link into Rage, Sharvara target face down, you already used in Reaper, summon, use effect, summon back Necromancer. We're going to summon him here. And then Necromancer for Archfiend for effect. Search out another Archfiend, I'll show you why. You go into Muckraker, Muckraker effect. This time it's not non-target, so you have to target actually. So we are going to target the Necromancer. Summon, what you can do, you can summon Archfiend back, but again, we have a bow, and we rather have a bow on board. 2 Infernity names on board is enough. Surely Sphere mode doesn't exist. But yeah, you then can end on actually this with Patriarch in Graveyard, by the way, for protection, and Muckraker on board for protection with a whopping 3, 5, and then counting for 3 for Rage effect, of course, for SP's first effect and second effect, 8 interruptions with a lot of protection, a bow in your draw phase for discard your top deck and then destroy a card, and then you can draw cards in your standby phase if you want. You could have kept it, and then we have a Cross Sheep now, so you actually draw 2 cards now, and then you gotta choose one to keep, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Which is nice. 8 interruptions, again, more cards than the opponent has in hand, which is almost always enough, except if they open a godlike custom hand. But we don't talk about it. Tempai, fuck Tempai, doesn't exist. But yeah, this was it for the final test sense of the video. I'll do now a showcase of what you can do through Droll with just one tract, by the way, just to showcase it. And I hope you all learned from these test sets, and let me know which kind of variant you wanted to see on next. A variant that was highly requested was 3-axis Infernity, because of the dangers coming back to 3. So expect a deck profile soon, and also then a test hand video for this variant. Also soon in real life gameplay against other decks. Same with Millennium, the Millennium variant, and all other kinds of variants you all want me to showcase. Also, I'm cooking like a really big video for like an entire guide to Infernity for 2025, but I will do that like it was requested, and I said I would do it, and I will actually do it, of course, because it sounds like an interesting, very learnable video, sort of a spreadsheet with all kinds of Infernity variants in it. But yeah, I will do that post Alliance Insight, because Alliance Insight gives us a code talker at Ignister, of course. So yeah, I will do it post then because I don't want the video to become directly unusable post Alliance Insight. So yeah, we'll do that post Alliance Insight, so expect that when Alliance Insight drops, then probably after Nets, because Nets, Dutch Nets is the same weekend as the week that Alliance Insight drops. So yeah, let's just get into the Droll combo, and then I'll just do a outro, of course. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. So what I want to showcase here now is what you can how to perfectly play around Droll. The only specific card you need is Tracked in your opening hand for this. Also like showcase in the test hands that you can play around Droll also in any other way, like shown and explained, but this is the most common way. If you open Tracked and Engraver, always use Tracked first because it plays around Droll. I'll showcase why. So any normal summonable monster, any spell or trap you can set, which you will have in most opening hand, plus Tracked equals Rage and Wave Hiking Caesar under Droll. You go for Tracked for Lurry, for discard Lurry effect. Then you get Drolled, of course, and this is any card, so not Called By. If you had Called By, then you will use the Called By on the draw, of course. Go for Requiem for... where are you at? Lacrima, dump Engraver. Normal summon any monster. We chose, of course, our beloved boy Archfiend. Link away for Sequence effect here to fuse Lurry Requiem, it doesn't really matter. Go for Aerial Eater here. Effects of Aerial Eater to dump. Oh, he's already lying here. Dump Sharvara. Link it to Yama. Use Yama effect. It can add back from graveyard. That is the play. Then we'll use Engraver here. You can shuffle either Lacrima or Sequence. Summon. Link these two away. For Rage, set your card in the back row. Use Sharvara, target the back row, summon. And then use Yama effect. Summon either Engraver or Aerial Eater back. I'll do Aerial Eater now, so you have Engraver engrave. And then you make Wave Hiking Caesar. So under Droll, and if you have more cards, probably you can end on more interruptions. But this is the main combo. You end on Rage for a Rage effect. Summon SP's first effect and second effect, already 3 interruptions. And Wave Hiking Caesar for double Solemn Strike, which is super nice, is also 2 interruptions, which is 5 interruptions, which is pretty crazy. Under Droll, by the way, this is a real combo. And this is the whole sole reason why I play the Unchained package right now, because of Droll. I've been seeing Droll a lot lately again, so I'm really glad to choose this package, and I would you all recommend to play it too. But yeah, I hope you all learned from all these test hands and from this specific combo under Droll, because Droll is of course our biggest enemy. Same with Shifter, but Shifter is luckily limited. Let's hope Droll will soon also get limited or banned. Probably not, but let's hope for it, you know. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you made it through the end, thank you for listening to my annoying voice. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you all learned from it. Let me know in the comments what you all would like to see next, and I'll make sure it happens. Yeah, that was it. Thank you all so much. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you all would like to see next, and I'll be sure to make it happen as soon as possible. Lots more of videos coming, Master Duel wise also, but TCG Prio, of course. We still have a lot of things to do for the post Banlist builds. And then soon we will get Alliance Insight, which will also update a lot of variants, because a Code Talker Attic Nister is insane for us. Thank you all so much for watching. Infernity Best Deck, Infernity for Life, forever and always. Hell yeah. Thank you all so much for watching.